Hey, what is going on, guys? So you have an Android phone, it doesn't matter which Android phone it is, and you have a black screen of death where basically you know your phone is on, it's just that the screen doesn't pop on. You know it's on, maybe you can see some like LED lights like flashing, maybe you feel it vibrate, maybe someone can call you, but the screen is still black. Or maybe you're stuck like in a boot loop, or basically it keeps like restarting, or the screen just doesn't come on. It's just staying pure black. I'm gonna give you guys 13 solutions, and by the end of this video, at least 85% of you guys should be back up and running. Now, all of these 13 steps, 13 possible fixes, it's all easy fixes, okay? Nothing to do with taking your phone apart or anything. Okay, so the first method is what we need to do is we need to, let's just pretend that this screen here is black, okay? Just black on here. I don't know what's going on here. So the first thing that we got to do is we have to force it to restart. Now, how do you get an Android phone to, how can you force it to restart? It depends what brand and model you have. Now, to do a forced restart on most models, it is going to be you press and hold two buttons simultaneously. You press the volume down and the power button. You press and hold and you wait till the phone's logo pops up. Like this is a Samsung Galaxy A50 here. I would press and hold the volume down, power button. I would press and hold at the same time, and I will continue to hold until I see a Samsung logo appear. Then I will go ahead and let go. Now again, to do a forced restart on most Android phones, it's volume down and power. However, there's other phones, like for example, if you have like a Google Pixel 1, 2, or 3, 4, to do a forced restart, you just press and hold one button. You press and hold the power button, continue to hold until you see the Google logo appear, then you let go. There's other Android phones where basically it's you hold the volume up and the volume down. There's other Android phones where it's a little bit more complicated. You have to quickly press the volume up, volume down, and then press and hold the power button. There's other Android phones where you basically have to like press and hold three buttons at the same time. You would have to press and hold like not only the power button and the volume down, but if you have a physical home button, you would have to hold all three buttons at the same time, wait till the logo appears, and then go ahead and let go. So again, for this first method here, we're going to use the Samsung Galaxy A50. It's very, very simple, okay? It's going to be the volume down and power button. You want to press and hold until we see the Samsung logo appear, then we're going to go ahead and let go. Now the thing is, if you have a different, you can go ahead and try the volume down and power button on your phone. However, if it doesn't work, then you might want to go ahead and Google or search on YouTube how to do a forced restart on your particular brand and model, okay? Anyways, with the Samsung Galaxy A50, it's a volume down power, okay? So, I mean, the phone's on right now, but let's just pretend my screen here is black, and then volume down, power. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna press and hold both buttons just like this. Pretend my screen is black. I'm still holding on to both the buttons here. I'm not gonna let go until I see a Samsung logo appear on here. I'm still holding, I felt it vibrate. Now I can go ahead and let go. And now hopefully your phone is back up and running. Okay, so if the first step didn't work, then we're gonna go ahead and move to the second step here, okay? And I'm gonna use the Google Pixel 4 on this one here. Now what you wanna do is go ahead and plug in your phone, and you want to let it charge for about 5 minutes. Let's pretend that this screen is totally black, okay? So wait 5 minutes, plug it in, 5 minutes after you give it some extra juice. Then I want you to come back and I want you to do the same thing. What I want you to do is a forced restart, okay? Now this is a Google Pixel 4. This is a different key combination. This one's quite easy. The only thing I gotta do is press and hold the power button, okay? So it's plugged in right now. I'm gonna go ahead and press and hold the power button just like this. Pretend my screen is black, I don't see nothing. Pretend my screen is totally black, and I'm holding onto the power button here. I'm not gonna let go. I'm waiting for that Google logo to appear because it's a Google phone. I'm still holding onto the power button, and it's plugged in, charging as well. I'm still holding, okay, Google logo. Now I'm gonna go ahead and let go, and your phone should be up and running. Now, the thing is, if I use the Samsung Galaxy A50, I'll go ahead and do the same thing here, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and plug this one in, and let's pretend that this screen is black, okay? So after 5 minutes of it plugged in, come back to the phone. And remember, the A50 here, like most Android phones, it is going to be, the key combination is going to be the volume down, power button at the same time, okay? So this one here, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing, okay? Volume down, power button. But there's one thing different with this kind of phone and some other Android phones. So volume down, power, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to press and hold both buttons here. And I'm going to go ahead and hold on here. Now, if this is a Samsung phone, so if the Samsung logo doesn't appear, I have to basically just let go and press the power button. So I'm still holding on to the power volume down and the power button here, but because this phone is actually plugged in, it's not going to force restart like this. So what I got to do is basically let go, and the only thing that the force restart did, the volume down and power button on this phone, the only thing it did was turn it off. So my phone is currently off. Okay, so if you did this and no Samsung logo appears, after 20, 30 seconds, then just go ahead and let go of both the buttons or whatever buttons it is to force restart that particular phone. Then just go ahead and press and hold the power button. Press and hold the power button, because this one here actually shuts off when you do a force restart while it's plugged in. There's the Galaxy logo. It's booting back up, and hopefully your phone is backing up and running now. If not, we're going to move to the third step. All right, so for the third step here, what we're going to do is it's a possibility that even though you try to do the force restart and it's not actually, your screen is not coming up or whatnot, it's a possibility that it is like that because maybe there's something wrong with your power button or one of your volume buttons or a physical home button or another button I have on there. So what you want to do now is this. Volume up and down button, wherever it is, I want you to press in and out. A lot of times it could be stuck, it could be jammed. You can have like hand lotion or sunblock that gets in there. Even the oils from your hand. Maybe you have some spills, coffee stains, soda. So keep pressing every single button, okay? Here's the volume button. In and out like crazy, all over. Power button, in and out, in and out, in and out. If you have a physical home button, you want to do the same thing. Just press the button in and out a bunch of times. Keep on going. So volume buttons, power buttons, just keep clicking in and out like a crazy madman. Same thing with the home button. Some phones like some of the Samsung Galaxy phones, they have like the Bixby button here as well. You have volume rockers here. You also have the Bixby. You want to keep pushing in the Bixby as well. In and out, in and out, in and out. Volume, in and out. Power, in and out, in and out. And then after you do that, what you want to do is you want it to force it to restart again. Okay, this one here is a Samsung Galaxy Note 9, and this one here it's going to be the volume down, power button, okay, like most Android phones are, except the volume rockers are on the left side instead of the right side, opposed to the Samsung Galaxy A50. Okay, anyways, so after you press all the buttons in and out, then do the same thing, okay? You want to go ahead and force it to restart. Okay, press and hold. Pretend my phone is totally black. I don't see nothing. Just keep holding and wait for this Samsung logo to appear because this is a Samsung phone. So I'm still holding on both buttons here. I'm not going to let go. I'm waiting for that Samsung logo to appear. I just felt it vibrate. There's a Samsung logo, and you guys should be up and running. If not, we're going to move to step number 4. Okay, so step number 4 is going to be similar to step number 3. Okay, now the thing is, a lot of times, you get these boot loops or constant restarts or sometimes even the black screen, and the reason is because your power button. Now we did press the power button in and out, but that may have not been enough. So what I want you to do next is I want you to go ahead and grab like a towel or like a paper towel like this or something like that and just cover the power button like this. And then what you want to do is you can grab like a book or something, or you can just get something that's kind of elevated. So what you want to do is, find the power button here, and what you want to do is you want to bang it. I mean, you can do this on your knees as well. You can pop on your knee. Just make sure where the power button is. Get like a towel or anything like that. Just kind of like wrap it around. I see the power button right here. I can feel it go in and out, and then keep doing this for a while. Okay, there's the power button right there. In and out, in and out. Remember, it could be jammed or like loose in there, or something could be stuck in there as well. You can even have like lint or debris in there. Okay, after you did that for a while, next thing I want you to do is force it to restart again. Okay, so this is the A50 here, and with this one would be the volume down, power button. Okay, so press and hold. 1, 2, 3, go. Press and hold. I'm not going to let go. Pretend my screen is black again. I'm waiting for the Samsung logo to appear, then I can let go of both buttons. I felt it vibrate, there's a Samsung logo, and now your phone should be up and running. If it's not, we're going to go ahead and move over to step number 5. All right, for step number 5, this is what I want you to do. Go ahead and grab your phone, and what I want you to do, now there's a possibility that because you have the black screen, it's because you have like a loose connection, and a lot of times you can get the black screen to death if you simply just drop it a little bit and then there's a loose connection and it's going to be a black screen. Or it can even cause it to constantly restart or have like a boot loop and whatnot, okay? So what I want you to do now is grab your phone, and I want you to use 2 fingers, and I want you to tap all over the screen, okay? Keep tapping all over the screen, all over, even on the sides, okay? All over. All over. Same thing on the back side. Flip it over, do the same thing, okay? Grab 2 fingers, and you keep wanting to tap it like this. Kind of hard. You also want to get around the camera lens as well. All around there. Keep doing that. And after you do that for a while, do the same thing. You have to force it to restart, okay? This is a Note 9, so this is a volume down, power button. 1, 2, 3, press and hold. Pretend my screen is black. Still holding on both buttons here, waiting for the Samsung logo to appear. Still waiting. It's gonna come. I'm waiting. Samsung logo, I'm going to go ahead and let go. And now you guys should be up and running. If not, we're going to move to step number 6. All right, so for step number 6, what we're going to do now, instead of tapping it, remember, it's a good possibility that, 70% of the time you guys have like a black screen and you think your phone's broken, you bring it to a shop and they give you a new LCD screen, which actually you didn't need, okay? Anyways, so for this next method here, instead of the tapping, what we're going to do now is we're going to hold the phone like this, grab our 2 thumbs. Now what you want to do instead is you want to press firmly all over the screen with your 2 thumbs. I'm pressing both sides like this, kind of. Even get the sides here all on the top. Got to be kind of firm with this too, okay? All the way down. There are some phones I've had in the past where I would press on the screen like this and I hear like a little click, 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 click. And then I would click, and then the click would stop, and then there'd be no more black screen, okay? Anyways, keep doing this with 2 thumbs here, all around, even on the sides, and then flip it over, do it on the back side. Grab both thumbs, and you want to put pressure all in the middle, on the sides, even on around the lens, and you kind of want to go on top of the lens as well, okay? All over, wherever that loose connection is, you want to be able to, for it to touch the connector it's supposed to, or at least pop it in place. Keep doing that. After you do that for a while, then the same thing. You want to go ahead and you want to do a force restart. This is a Google Pixel 4 here, and a force restart on this one, it's pretty easy. You just press and hold the power button. So I'm going to press and hold the power button. Pretend my screen is black, and I'm going to wait for that Google logo to appear. So I'm still holding onto the power button. Still holding. I'm still holding. I'm not going to let go. There's the Google logo. I can go ahead and let go. And hopefully you guys are up and running now. Okay, so if that didn't work, now we're going to move to step number 7. Step number 7 is similar to the double finger tapping. Also very similar to the thumb pressing, except this time we're going to do what I call the smack method. Go ahead and grab your phone here. And what I want you to do, remember, it's very possible it's a loose connection, okay? Like I said, 70% of the time, you guys think that you have a bad screen and you bring it to a repair shop, and the only thing they had to do was basically, do the thumb press or one of these easy methods I have here in the video, rather than go ahead and replacing your entire LCD screen. Anyways, this is the smack method. Hold your phone out, put out your palm like this, and I want to give you a nice whack. All on the back, and then on the bottom. And then on the screen as well. And on the bottom of the screen as well. Do that for a while. After you're done, do a force restart. This is a Galaxy Note 9. Force restart is going to be a volume down and the power button. So I'm going to press and hold. 1, 2, 3, press and hold. You want to continue to hold until you see the Samsung logo if you have a Samsung phone. I'm still holding on both buttons here, volume down and power. There's a Samsung logo. I can go ahead and let go. And hopefully you are back up and running. If not, we're going to move to the next step. Okay, so now we're moving on to step number 8. Now, it's a possibility that you may think that your phone is charging or whatnot, but it's actually not charging or is not able to hold juice, okay? So next thing you want to do is this. Go ahead and grab yourself a toothbrush and or a wooden toothpick. And what I want you to do now is go ahead and brush out your charging port like this. And of course, you can have like debris, dirt. You can have lint in here as well, okay? If you keep the phones in your pockets, even your purse, you can have lint. Grab the toothbrush, keep going in there like this, and give it a nice blow. Get back in there again. I mean, this one's clean, but I had a lot of them where like a little fuzz ball of lint came out. And then if you have a toothpick, go ahead and do the toothpick too. Grab yourself, it should be a wooden toothpick or a plastic toothpick. I mean, I've used like paper clips, metal paper clips, but you really should not use metal things in here. Okay, anyways, here's a toothpick here. And a toothpick, you kind of want to like, just kind of dig in there a little bit. You know, sometimes you'll be able to see like a piece of like little lint ball and you can kind of like pry it out, but keep moving that around in here. Sometimes you can have like a soda or coffee stain in there that's not letting it charge at full capacity. And then blow it in just like that. Next thing I want you to do now is go ahead and grab your charging port, and you have to make sure that you have a cable that's working properly. And of course, you know, you have to make sure your wall adapter is working properly as well, okay? You can also plug this into any USB port if you have a computer or whatnot. Anyways, what you want to do next is you want to go ahead and give it power. You want to go ahead and plug it in, and now this time, leave it for 10 minutes while it is charging, okay? After 10 minutes is up, I want to come back here, and I want you to do the same thing. I want you to force it to restart, okay? This is a Galaxy Note 9. Remember, this one will be pressing holding the volume down and the power button simultaneously until I see the Samsung logo. Then I'm going to let go, okay? Go ahead and do that, and hopefully you guys are up and running and you don't have to watch the video anymore. However, if not, we're going to go to the next step. Okay, so step number 9. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to do a battery pull. We're going to drain the excess battery. So first thing to note is if you have a phone like, I don't know, here's a Samsung Galaxy S5, here's a Samsung Galaxy, this is a J7 here. But if you have ones where you can pull the back plate off to pull your battery out, I want you to do that. Pull it out. I want you to pop your battery out. And now what I want you to do is press and hold the power button. Press and hold it for 1 minute. After 1 minute is up, go ahead and grab your battery, pop it back in, and just go ahead and just press and hold the power button until it boots up, and hopefully you're up and running. Now the thing is, most of you have a phone where you can't take out the battery unless you take the whole entire phone apart. But if you have that, then what you want to do, and you don't have to do it now, you can do it later, but what you have to do is you have to wait until the phone is totally dead. Okay, so you may have to wait 2 hours or 4 hours, or who knows, maybe you have to wait like 6 hours or 10 hours until the phone is totally dead. So after the phone is completely dead, you can't turn it on or nothing, then you have the power button right here. What I want you to do is I want you to press, and I want you to hold that power button, okay? Hold it for 1 minute. After 1 minute is up, go ahead and let go, and then pretend this phone is black, okay? And then next thing is go ahead and plug your phone in, and I want you to wait about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes is up, come back and just turn your phone on, okay? And hopefully you're back up and running. If not, we're gonna move to the next step. Okay, so now we're gonna move to step number 11 now. Step number 10 was if you didn't have a removable battery, okay? So step number 11, what I want you to do now is I want you to grab your phone, guys. I want you to go to your freezer. I want you to grab your phone and I want you to place it in your freezer. Just lay it in your freezer, wait 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, I want you to come back, and of course your phone is gonna be pretty cold. Don't worry about it. So with the phone, it's pretty cold, do the same thing, force restart. So power down, volume down, power button with the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Just press and hold while the phone is cold, okay? Keep holding. Again, the only thing we're doing is we're forcing it to restart. Wait till the Samsung logo appears. And you'll be surprised how many of you guys will be up with this freezer method as well. I'm still holding on both buttons here. Now I can let go. I see the Samsung logo. And now you guys should be up and running. If not, we're going to go to step number 12. Okay, this is actually going to be step 12 and step 13. What we need to do is we need to boot our Android phone into the Android recovery mode menu. And then from here, and then from there, we have two things that we can do, okay? The first thing we're going to try is we're going to try to wipe the cache partition. If that doesn't work, then you have, you can also do a factory reset, which I don't recommend. If you do a factory reset, you're going to erase everything on your phone. Hopefully you have a backup. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's wipe the cache partition on one or two of these phones right now. Okay, so I'm going to use a Samsung Galaxy Note 9 here. If you have a different model phone, then you want to look up on YouTube or Google and do a search for like your phone brand, like Google Nexus 6P, how to wipe cache partition, or Google Nexus 6P, how to boot into the Android recovery mode menu. Okay, so anyways, again, this is Samsung Galaxy Note 9. And how we're going to go ahead and boot into the Android recovery menu on this phone is, okay, so with this phone here, I mean, it's going to be the volume down and power button. Basically, I'm going to press and hold volume down, power button. I'm going to force it to restart. I'm going to press and hold both buttons, and I'm going to wait about 10 seconds. As soon as 10 seconds is up, I'm only going to let go of the volume down button, and then I'm going to press and hold the volume up button and the Bixby button, while at the same time still holding down the power button. Okay, so this one's kind of complicated. And the reason why we're going to do it this way is because what's going to happen is if we had like a password in here and we wanted to shut it down, it'll bypass that password as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and try it on this phone here. Okay, let's volume down, power button. I'm going to press and hold for 10 seconds. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Pretend the phone is black. 5. I'm hoping this will work at the same time. 8, 9. Okay, now I'm going to switch it. Now it's volume up and the Bixby button. And I'm holding both buttons here, and I'm waiting for the Samsung logo to appear. Or it's going to boot right up into the Android recovery mode. Okay, it didn't work. Okay, it didn't work. I probably didn't hold it long enough. Let's try this again, okay? Volume down, power button. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm holding down both buttons right now. I want to wait till like 10 seconds, maybe 11, 12 seconds. I'm going to wait. How about right about now? I let go of the volume down button, and now I'm holding onto the volume up and the Bixby button, and I'm still holding on to the power button as well. Okay, Samsung logo. Now I'm going to let go, and this should boot us into the recovery menu. Let's see if I got it on the second try here. Cool. Okay, I got it. Okay, so now I'm in here. Now what you want to do is basically you want to do a wipe cache partition. You can go down here and you can look for wipe cache partition. Use the volume rocker to scroll down. If I wanted to select it, I would simply go ahead and press on the power button here to select it. And the only thing the wipe cache partition does, or wipe cache data partition, it just basically deletes temporary files that you don't need anyway. And it's always good to actually wipe your cache partition every like 2 weeks or like every month. Okay, it'll speed up your phone. You'll have like less errors, less lagginess, and it can also fix a black screen or like a boot loop issue as well. So you would go to wipe cache partition and then go ahead and select it and then let it do its thing, and then it's going to boot back up and hopefully your phone's up and running. If it's not, then the next thing we got to do, next thing we can try is a factory reset. And I'm going to go ahead and wipe a cache partition on another phone too. It's a different key combination, okay? Anyways, the next way to do it too, if the wipe cache partition didn't work, then doing a factory reset. So if I scroll down here, you have to boot up into the Android recovery mode here. So you can see wipe data / factory reset. So you're resetting this back to factory defaults. That's if you just bought the phone brand new. Now the thing is, like some of you guys that have black screen issue, you're not going to be able to see the screen, but 50% of you guys will be able to see this, okay? Anyway, so from the wipe data / factory reset, if you want to go ahead and blow everything out of the phone, go ahead. And that's not always a fix too. You could have an actual issue with your screen that needs to be replaced. So if you want to proceed with the factory reset, tap on the power button here. You tap on it, then it'll give this message here. Basically it's asking you, are you sure you want to do this? This cannot be undone. If you want to proceed, you would use the volume rocker to go down to yes, and then select the power button, and then it's going to do a factory reset, and it's going to go ahead and do its own thing. Now let's go ahead and do wipe a cache partition in another phone with a different combination here. I'm not going to factory reset this, but so let's go back to no here. And you know what, really quickly, I'll just go ahead and wipe the cache partition on this one. It's about time I do it on this phone anyway. So wipe cache partition right there. And this only takes a second. I'm going to press the power button here. This cannot be undone, no problem. I'm going to go down to yes and press on power button. Look on the bottom here. Only takes like 2 seconds. Wipe or cache wipe complete. It's already done. And then I can just go ahead and it says reboot system now. Yes, I'll go ahead and reboot just like that. Okay, so for like another phone, like for example, like we'll do the Samsung Galaxy, this is the A50 here. Okay, so for this one here, let's pretend the screen is black, and I'm going to show you how to boot into the recovery mode on this phone. Okay, so pretend the screen is black. Now with this phone here, what we have to do is, we're going to press the volume down and power button. We're going to force it to restart. We're going to count to about 10 seconds. As soon as the 10 seconds is up, we're going to go ahead and release only the volume down button and quickly press and hold the volume up button until we see the Samsung logo, and then it'll boot us into the Android recovery menu. Okay, so remember, volume down, power, press and hold, wait 10 seconds, and then let go of only the volume down and quickly press and hold the volume up. And I'm always holding on to the power button here, okay? Ready? Volume down, power. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna press and hold. Pretend the screen is black here. I'm gonna wait for about 10 seconds, and then I'm gonna release the volume down and hit the press and hold the volume up right about now. Volume up. Okay, I think that was too late. This is the this is going to boot up into the regular operating system. Okay, yeah. See, I didn't do it. I think I took a little bit too long. Let's go ahead and try it again. All right, let's give this a go again. Okay, between my screen is black here. Volume down, power button. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Press and hold. Pretend the phone is black here. Still holding. Going to wait for like 10 or 11 or 12 seconds. How about right about now? Oh! Too late. Okay, it's going to boot up. Let me try this again. All right, let's give it another shot again. Okay, so it's going to be the volume down, power. Ready? 1, 2, 3, press and hold. The last time I did it, I took too long. Okay, I'm going to wait. Now I'm holding the volume up and power button. I'm still holding, waiting for a Samsung logo to appear here. I hope I didn't do it too early. Okay, maybe I did it too early. Okay, nothing's coming up here, so I probably did it too early, so my phone is actually still on, okay? Again, let's try it again. Volume down, power button. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Press and hold. Pretend the phone is black here. I'm going to wait. 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to let go. Samsung logo. Not sure if I got this one or not. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay, that took me like 4 tries, but I finally got it. Anyways, this is a Samsung Galaxy A50, and you do the same thing on here. You know, you want to scroll down. You want to try to wipe the cache partition. That doesn't work. Then go back to Android recovery, and then do the factory reset. That's if you want to take a chance of blowing out, erasing everything on your phone, and it's still a possibility that your screen is not going to be up and running because you actually do have a defective LCD screen that needs to be replaced. Now the thing is, if you went this far in the video and it's still not up, then what I want you guys to do is I want you to go through every single step again. Try every single step that you can, okay? Do it 5 or 6 more times, Sometimes it's like 1 step that does it. Sometimes it's a combination of 2. Sometimes it's a combination of 3 steps. There's times where I went through every single step on one of these phones and it didn't work the first time around, second time around, and it actually worked during like the 5th or 6th time around, okay? So don't give up. Keep trying. Let me know if this worked for you. Let me know what combination of methods you think worked for you. And also, if you have a phone that you're not sure how to do the forced restart and you can't find it on the net, just go ahead and comment below. And if I have time, I'll go ahead and comment and I'll tell you how to do it on your specific phone and brand and model. So that's pretty much it. See you guys in the next one. Good luck. Bye.